Alright, so the plan is to go from normal disc to drilled solid black. Alright, with the wheel off, I need to take off this one and that one, which are a 14, and then probably this bolt and then that bolt down there, which are a 19, to get the caliper off. Get this off, and some jackass semi-stripped this to get that off. Alright, so we're going to take this off. We need to hold it here, make sure this rubber does not spin. Make sure we're unloosened. For this, don't ruin your boot. And let's do this one. Alright, so that boot is spinning. Depending how bad your stuff is jammed in there, I can hold that with my hand. That one. Let's see if we can jam these pads in. Pistons, that is. Amazing. Just seeing how far I can squeeze these pistons in. I just want the pin in so it stops doing that. Okay. I think it's still going a little more. So I'm going to compress those in a little more. Alright, I got that off. Yeah, I put that up there, squeeze those in more, prying with the screwdriver. Okay. Get these pads off. These pads were not low, but there was something weird going on. I don't know. I got some replacement pads. Your squealer is here. That kind of seems wrong that it's up top. That seems wrong. I was thinking these people that did this last time did it wrong. Yeah, because, wait. So your car rolls this way. So you would think you would want this at the bottom on this side. Oh, I wish these had left, right. The last people that did these did them wrong, and after the brakes heat up, they start making scraping noises, and I'm wondering if it's because, although that's not touching. I don't know, man. Well, we'll see. I'm sorry, when you get to here, you want to get one that fits tight. You don't want to strip this. All this screw does is hold the caliper to the back there. You don't really need it. You can use a lug nut to hold it on while you're working. But people put Loctite on these and they put them in with air wrenches and cross thread them. And it's just ridiculous, the things people do. Don't do this manual, because otherwise you're gonna end up drilling those out. Now, if these were stuck on, you could put a screw in here and push them in there to get them to pry back off, which is good of Honda or whoever makes an Acura. Because other cars, you have to take out a hammer and start slamming them like I did with my Acura to get them off. Well, they rust on up here in the Northeast. Okay, so now we need to get those back calipers loose. Let's just go hammer. Let's just go 5 pound. All right, that was quick. aren't even tight. Let's see if I can do that with my hand. Yeah, those aren't even, okay. The people that did these brakes last did not make those tight at all. Okay. So that's loosening this up. And you see how this is coming right off because these were recently taken off. All right. So these are all loose. They're coming right off. And we're going over to those. You want to line up your hole. So that would go there. We can get our. You know, if you don't have one of these, you could just put like a big bolt and then your lug nut and just hold these in place while you do this work. And don't over tighten this. All this is doing is just holding the rotor in place so you can put everything else on and it's not flopping around. It doesn't get pitched when you go to put a tire on. Okay. No more use for that. There we go. We got our beautiful black. Now we gotta clean this up. Check the hardware, etc. All right, you may have noticed when I took the old ones off, they were missing these pins. That's probably why these are making noise after they heat up. The pads are sticking. I guess these are made to spread them off. I'm pretty sure I have this installed properly. Next, this will come on. Go over this. Goes in. Goes in. They're in place. We got our pins in there. At least I'm hoping that's what was wrong with these. These pads look like they're worn real bad. So we got the pins in. We got our black on black. I think we're good to go. There we go. All right, we're on the driver's side. Okay. But get the pads in. They're a little pain in the back. Oh, I got it. All right. And then our clips. These clips don't feel as strong as other ones I've done, where they usually just fly these right out. So, I don't know about that. I'm sure they're going to do something. The old pads that came out had the holes. They had the holes, but the installer idiots didn't put those on. Let's see if I have the pistons in far enough. I probably should have checked that before I did that. Okay, I gotta get those pistons to go in farther. Ah, damn it. Alright. Ain't going dowdy. A spec black. On this side, I'm going to have to drill this thing out. It's all corroded in. So next you have to take out this bolt, and those are an H7. You want to use a deep one like this to go all the way in. Of course, you don't have much room over here because this is in the way. And then next up is, well, you can't really see them. All right, I'll come back because you can't see the, oh, you want to get rid of this bolt, take out that bolt, and then that bolt. That bolt right there. And then you have to turn the thing in. I showed that in another video. So those rear ones are 17. You gotta get those out. And then these are corroded on. I think I have I don't know what size bolt this is. It screws in. Let's see. Let's see if we can get these to pop. You can stop this from spinning. Coming loose. I don't want to warp. I don't want to warp it. Oh, all right, it's off. Okay. It'll come off now. All right, that's all back on with the drilled out pin. You don't need that. It's not needed. Get our pin on, back on, brakes back on. These tightened. Those bolts back in. Now I just gotta put the wheel back on. Bro. I don't believe that's gonna stay black. I already drove around with the fronts on. You got that going on. So there you go. Drilled slotted, bro.